welcome to the Pikablu channel. Interesting day for checking out some Pokedex entries, which of course I'm super excited about because Pokemon is my life. Now, if you didn't know, there's some really like super creepy Pokedex entries over the years, from Pokemon Blue and Red all the way up to the Sword and Shield ones. But I figured it'd be cool to check out 10 of those today. Pikablu, you ready, yeah? No? Eh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. We're not near the Pokemon. We're just sort of looking at the Pokedex entries, so you're not even near them. Okay, good. Starting with number 1, Phantump is a very weird ghost grass Pokemon. There's a couple of different entries in the Pokedex about this one, and some of them are kind of similar, all along the creepy theme. According to the old tales, these Pokemon are stumps, possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest. Well, if that isn't creepy, I don't know what is. And we started off with a nice strong one. Yeah, I mean, it's great, isn't it? Phantump is this lovely, cute little ghost Pokemon. And then we get something like that. The only bonus is, if you come across this Pokemon, it's not too bad. You know, because they're not doing anything sinister to you, they're just spirits that are weird Pokemon. But coming in at number 2, we have Drowsy, of course. Now, if you don't know Drowsy, well, I should hope so, because Drowsy has been around for a long time. You know, that lovely, sort of drowsy, lovely Pokemon that's sort of sleepy. Yeah, that one. Now, over the many games, this Pokemon has had many entries, and they're all along the same lines about eating dreams. One of the creepiest entries for Drowsy, though, is from Ruby and Sapphire. But I believe it also has these entries in other Pokemon games as well, and variations of that. If your nose becomes itchy while you're sleeping, it's a sure sign that one of these Pokemon is standing above your pillow and trying to eat your dream through your nostrils. Whoa! Hey, no, thank you. I think I'm good. I don't think I want a Drowsy. If Pokemon is ever real, I never want a Drowsy in my life, because that would be the worst. My dreams are messed up as it is. Okay, yet alone a Drowsy eating them and then sort of remembering those. So no thank you, think I'm good for Drowsy. Sticking with the Pokemon Blue and Red theme of original Pokemon, Grimer, a lovely poison Pokemon. Now, as you probably already know, Grimer is one of those Pokemon that represents pollution in the world. So when you see its Pokedex entries, well, it's no surprise. So this one was originally from Silver, but it's also in Soul Silver and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Wherever Grimer has passed, so many germs are left behind that no plants will ever grow again. Okay! That's probably not good. I love gardening, Grimer, so can you like back off my garden, because I actually do want to grow stuff. I want to have a lovely garden full of vegetables and flowers. So yeah, I don't think I could have a Grimer either. Next on this list is Shuckle. Now, if you remember, Shuckle was originally from Silver and Gold. I loved Shuckle. It was the most cutest little thing ever. But this bug rock Pokemon is a little bit creepy. In the Ruby and Sapphire Pokedex entry, Shuckle quietly hides itself under rocks, keeping its body concealed inside its hard shell while eating berries it is stored away. The berries mix with its body fluids to become a juice. Well, that's a new party trick, Shuckle. Please don't share that one, okay? When somebody asks for a drink at a party, don't bring a Shuckle, because it will start probably trying to give you juice that it's created with its own body fluids and berries. Glaly is our lovely ice Pokemon. If you don't know this one, can't say Glaly is the most beautiful Pokemon. It's not one of my favorites, but it's definitely making the creepy list today. There's a few variations of the Pokedex entries for Glaly. 3 of them are super creepy. Glaly has the ability to freely control ice. For example, it can instantly freeze its foe solid. After immobilizing its foe in ice, this Pokemon enjoys eating it in leisurely fashion. Well, I don't think they've put that in the anime yet. I swear they do this just to mess with our minds. When we look at the Pokedex and we're like, oh, that's a cute Pokemon, and then put something horrific next to it. The other 2 variations of this Pokedex entry, though, are from Moon and Ultra Sun. Moon refers to, you know, freezing and huge mouth and the fact that it gobbles them up. And then the Ultra Sun one refers to freezing them, chews them whole, but it definitely does prefer Pokemon like Vanillite, because they're already frozen. Man, I do not want a Glalie either. Ah, Miss Maggias. Lovely, lovely ghost Pokemon. I love this one because there are two conflicting Pokedex entries for this. Heart Gold in Soul Silver, it cries sounds like incantations to torment the foe. It appears where you least expect it. Oh, great. That's what I want. I want to hear weird things so that it torments me and that I go crazy. And then when we get to Moon, Miss Maggias has been known to cast spells to make people fall in love. So some people search for this Pokemon as if their life depended on it. What is this Pokemon? And I am slightly concerned. There'll be people avoiding it, but also trying to find it. Well, this is a mixed up Pokemon world. I think that's the only Pokemon in this list that has really conflicting Pokedex entries. Good old Yanmask. Oh, this ghost Pokemon as well. Again, a lot of the ghost ones will have creepy entries, and this one in particular is as well. From Alpha and Sapphire, each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was a human. Sometimes they look at it and cry. How sad is that? There is also another Pokedex entry of Yanmask which basically says that it's trying to find people that might recognize the face. It probably just upsets everybody. I mean, obviously in the games it doesn't show a different face for each Yanmask, but wouldn't it be interesting if it did? Ah yes, Lampant. The lamp, of course. The one that disguises itself in cities as a lamp. Which suits well because it is a ghost and fire type. There's a few variations of this Pokedex entry as well, but the ones that are in common are from Black and White 2 and Omega Ruby. The spirits it absorbs fuel its baleful fire. It hangs around hospitals waiting for people to pass on. Oh, that's just depressing. My goodness. Basically, if you see this Pokemon next to your hospital bed, you better be preparing for the worst. Oh, Burnett Pokemon. Yes, of course, because this is another ghost one. When I first saw Burnett, I thought it was a really, really cool Pokemon. I really, really liked it. Of course, after reading the Pokedex entries, it might slightly change your mind. So Black and White 2, and from X, they all have the same Pokedex entry. But there are variations of this Pokedex entry throughout the other games. They're just worded a bit differently. A doll that became a Pokemon over its grudge from being junked or thrown away, it seeks the child that disowned it. Oh gosh, okay, so begs the question, did it look like that before I got thrown away, or did it become a little bit more terrifying after the child threw it away? All I do know is that now I am terrified to throw any of my soft toys away. I'm here thinking about all the toys I've thrown away before. I do not want any of them coming back for me. Oh, especially back when I used to cut the hair off Barbie's heads. Yeah, I don't want those coming back after me. And last but not least, our 10th Pokemon on this list, Alakazam. This one is a little bit more sad. The earliest I could find was from Silver. Again, there are variations of this one throughout the games though. Its brain cells multiply continually until it dies. As a result, it remembers everything. Wow, could you imagine if you had that kind of burden? Every time you learnt something new, you just remembered it. You then end up having a whole bunch of brain cells and then you die because of it. Knowledge is power, but in this case, it results in death. You know what? I haven't seen Pikablu for a little while now, but I'm sure they're around. Maybe they got scared because of all the weird and creepy Pokedex entries. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go near them either. So let me know in the comments what your favorite Pokedex entry was out of this lot. And honestly, would you have any of these Pokemon? Because I have to reconsider now. Because I always thought Alakazam was cool, but now I'd always be afraid of teaching it new things and it just one day collapsing. If you want to support this channel though, go ahead and subscribe because we are a new channel and I am trying something really different as this is a second channel, third channel, however you want to put it, from my main one. Some of you might have seen my face before. That's because I have the channel Cherrydet. I'm known as Cherrydet on YouTube. But like I said, I wanted to explore a little bit more in the Pokemon world and I wanted to create this channel. Anyways, until next time, because I'm truly terrified, I'm gonna go. Bye-byes!